It's a big night tonight, and I am very proud to introduce the CEO and founder of Idealist Consulting. Are you guys ready for it? Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Jordan.
Wow. I got to take a picture of this for my daughter. Do you guys mind if I take a picture of you guys? Hold on a second. Can everyone say on the count of 3, hello, Sydney? Hold on a second. She'll love this. All right. 1, 2, 3. Hello, Sydney! You're going to make her day with that. I don't have to bring her any swag home now. All right. So before we get started, I'm kind of feeling a little like a talk show host. Mark Benioff has a walk-on song. Liam, could I get a walk-on song? I'd like to get something. Seems like every talk show host has a walk-on song. Yeah. Okay, give me what you got. Liam, no. Liam, stop. No, that was a bad idea. Let's start. Actually, before we get going, I'd like to start the party with a little tradition that we have, and that is a quick happy birthday to all the October babies out there that are attending the party. I think we've got a list of them. Kirsten, wow. It's not bad, guys. All right. So I will kick it off. Pick your favorite name. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you. All right. Okay, so just real quick, as you guys probably know, Idealist Consulting works with both the public and private sectors. And we've seen a lot of changes in the last 10 years. One of the things that we've seen are examples of public sector using private sector methodologies like Airlink. These guys are helping folks out in Liberia with the Ebola crisis. Another example is on the private sector side. I don't know if Matt Porter's out there or not. He might be. Matt Porter, private sector Salesforce AE, went to Tanzania and served there for a while and helped build a playground. It's also the resident hair model of the area. Anyway, point is, this party is about uniting good people who do good things. That's what it's all about. And in order for... You guys are good people. You really are. This is our 7th year, and it's just always a good group. Anyway, that being said, we really ought to thank our sponsors, LinkedIn, WalkMe, Box. Know Who, Predictive Response, Box.org, ClickTools, Cirrus Insight, and ThinkShout. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be drinking tonight. So please, I thought you'd like that. So please say thank you. They're wearing a sponsor sash. And when they wear that sponsor sash, they get to go to the front of the line to get a drink. So the better friends you make with them, the less time you have to wait in line. Just something to think about. All right. So anyway, I'd like to introduce you to our speaker tonight. If we could keep it down a little bit. Can we keep it down? Come on, gang. There we go. Inside voices. Shh. Come on, gang. Quiet down. You can do it. You're almost there. Quiet down. All right. A little bit quieter. All right. What do you think, Bryan? Is that quiet enough? Yeah? Maybe a little quieter? Little quieter? Nick, don't start. I don't need a heckler I just start, almost got them all quiet now. I don't want a heckler out there. Kat, that's your responsibility. All right. Okay, a little quieter, gang. So we have a speaker here tonight, and he's going to speak about something what this is really about, all right? It's about being engaged. Bryan Breckenridge, friend and colleague, come on up.
I made it.
So Bryan is well aware that he is the only thing standing in between you and the bar, okay? He's got 8 minutes of glory. Please let him have it. Can we get some quiet, please? All right. Take it away.
Thanks, bud. These are all just project. Can I have the clicker, Kirsten? So in these 8 minutes, we're going to talk about being engaged. But more importantly, and I think the way that you can be fully engaged in your life is to also be engaged in how you're being. And so I'm Bryan, I'm a human fully being, and I would like for the crowd to tell me what this is. Lightning, neurons, what else? The universe. It's a wave. It's kind of a wave. There it is. Thank you. He's speaking of the file type. Fascinating. It's actually this. It's the most electric few days. The energy in this place, the energy in Dreamforce, the energy in this room, unbelievably vibrant. Would you agree? Exaggeratedly intense. And so what we're going to start tonight's talk with is a pause. And I'm going to get this room completely silent. I swear to God, this is going to be the quietest moment at Dreamforce, and it's literally going to set the record for the quietest moment at Dreamforce. So let's go there, tap a colleague if they're talking, close your eyes, and take a deep breath, because we really should show some gratitude, I feel, for this amazing abundance that we're living in, right? So let's take a moment of silence. Seriously, do this for me. Prove you can. In the corner, let's pause. And just take a deep breath that you actually feel for the first time this whole week. Feel a breath. And I swear to you, that might be one of the most important moments you've had at Dreamforce so far. Because the reason this room feels so good, the reason our lives feel so good right now is because of its feeling and doing combined. There's connection, there's electricity, right? But that's integrated with what we're doing. How we feel and what we're doing can integrate. And when those happen, events like this happen. And that's optimal. That's being. So in the few minutes I have with you, we're going to talk quickly about what it is, why it's important, and how you can have it as well. So first, a picture of a pig swimming in the Bahamas. Have no fucking idea how this got in the deck. No, actually, it was on Instagram last night. So anyway, we'll move on from that. Let's get back to this. What is being? Being equals optimal living. It means reaching your potential. Do you understand that? What you're feeling in your mission, whether it be corporate or nonprofit, and what you're doing can blend. Right? Makes sense. I see some fists going up. Right? Feeling and doing can be merged. When are you guys most alive? Like, humor me with that. When are you alive? A lot of you are fucking alive right now. You're vibrating like crazy. When are you most alive in your life? On your bike? When dancing, when making love, what else? In Jersey, somebody says? Whatever that means. When you're going crazy? When you're bug raising? When you're fundraising, he says. Yeah, not bug racing, it's fine, whatever. It's loud in here, whatever you're into, that's the point. Do what you're into. But think about what enabled it. Make sense? And I've got about 175 of you. There's like 300 people out there that aren't hearing this. But for those that are, right, understand something enables you to feel really alive when you're bug racing or fundraising or in Jersey or whatever's happening. Okay, so I asked myself the question back in 11, when was I on fire? When was I fully being, and how did I get there? And believe it or not, these areas kept coming back. And not a lot of us are integrating this. When you do TED Talks, it's a lot quieter, but we're going to rock right through this. These things should matter to you because they will help you meet your mission. They will help you make your quota. They will help you be more in love. They will help you do better in your life. Bring your values, people, capacity, and mission together. Bring your doing and feeling together. I do, right? The soul keeps me balanced. I left Dreamforce and went to the spa for an hour tonight. I feel great. And I worked my ass off for the 90 hours before that at Dreamforce, right? So take a pause. Go run a trail. It helps me. Why? Because my tribe does it, and my family does it, and because I like to enable nonprofits with technology from the cloud. That's what I do day to day, right? I am fully being because of that. Why should you be right now? It's simple. We're going to live once, right? Party hard, live hard, love hard, because we're going to die, and life is fucking hard sometimes, right? So live it the way you know you want to live it, and live it in an integrated way. There's also a window open for us. If we're not meeting our potential right now, we're not seizing the most partnership available private sector and nonprofit sector merge in history. Literally, there are things happening right now that if you show up at work half yourself or you're faking it, you're doing a disservice to everyone. So fully be in your mission, fully be in how you manage your work, fully be with your family. How do you do it? Straightforward. This is my model. I sit and I pause, even though I've been in Silicon Valley for decades and I love to help companies bring their technology to nonprofits. I'm really into it. But then when I'm in action, I'm also integrated about it. It's not about ego necessarily. It's not just about the trophy or the money or the impact. It's a blend. So this is my new Facebook picture. I don't know if you guys like it or not. Should I go with it or not? All right, cool. Sounds like that's a go. All right, so let's breathe again. I'm going to be bold. I'm just going to do it. Close our eyes. Let's be quiet if you feel like it. Or for those that are engaged, great. Let's take a deep breath together. Because trust me, you might not know it now, but you're going to go to the gym and there's going to be somebody doing yoga and you're going to be like, oh, wait, that deep breath's important to me. Or you're going to do like the next corporate training or the next training that your nonprofit facilitates and they're going to be talking about mindfulness and you're going to be like, wait, some weird guy was on the stage telling me to take a deep breath the other day at Dreamforce. And believe me, that's going to matter. So have an integrated surge, not just a unifocused surge, and journal about your hobby. If you've never journaled about your hobby, try that on the plane ride home. It's really fun. The takeaway here, folks, is if you can pause, if some of you have, and you can be in action in an integrated way, then the stuff on the right side of the slide happens. Okay? So this is where I'll leave you. This is the end of my 8 minutes, and I think I stayed pretty close to it. .com is the tech. Passion is what a lot of us have, but when they're together, it's a lot more powerful. Thanks a lot. Have a fun night. Drink up.